DJ Frank in the mix.
Thank you so much for your time this evening, guys. It's time for Fashion Watch. The hashtag is Fashion Watch. So please start talking to us right away. We have an amazing show lined up for you. Let's get straight to it. Let me introduce our panel to you. Robert Burale will not be joining us tonight. Robert, we send you our love from wherever you are. Get well soon. But let me introduce the rest of the panel, starting from this end with Ian Mbogwa. He is celebrated, of course, for his role from the Tasker Project fame, the no-nonsense judge that tells it as it is. That is our very loved and, you know, hated by some of you in equal measure, Ian Mbogwa, but constructive criticism. He is a thespian and he's been critiquing our fashion trends right here on the Fashion Watch every other week. Celebrated fashion journalist Carol Odera, award-winning fashion journalist Carol Odera is here with us this evening, and she has been our panelist on Fashion Watch. Of course, our celebrity fashion stylist Annabelle Onyango also with us this evening, and we are glad to be back with you guys. The hashtag is Fashion Watch. So let's begin with what was happening this week and start with this photo that was taken with Trevor Noah and Lupita Nyong'o. Trevor Noah, of course, is the host of The Daily Show. For those of you who watch The Daily Show, he took over from Jon Stewart, and he had a one-man show at in South Africa where Lupita Nyong'o has been filming her latest movie, a Disney movie, which should be out soon. And she popped in for Trevor Noah's gig, and this is them. Trevor, of course, was very excited and went on to, you know, post this photo on his Instagram, say they planned their outfits. Of course, that was just a light moment there, I believe. Annabelle, what are your thoughts about Lupita's look and Trevor Noah's look as well?
I think this is how couples rumors begin.
Yeah.
When you see two people taking a picture, a man and a woman, and they somehow coordinated. And as you can see here, I mean, both of them are wearing blue, different shades of blue, but still blue. Very cozy looking together. Trevor Noah is like so cute. Yeah. As we all know, Lupita is so cute. So it's really cute to see them. But I think of note here is to see how Lupita has worn, you know, it's a plain shift, but she's paired it with sneakers, which I think is actually the cutest thing. It's very gamine. It's a surprise. It's unexpected. And I think it's super cute. She obviously came to a comedy show, and I think that's completely appropriate. I love it.
Excellent. Carol, I noticed in our group chat that you were just going insane over Trevor Noah. So is this how a guy should guys in Nairobi and just generally our viewers, diaspora everywhere, borrow a leaf from how Trevor Noah has done that suit?
Well, yes, I think a lot of guys are intimidated by suits because they think suits are too formal. But you see the way he's wearing it, it's so easy. It's like the most natural thing. It actually looks easier to wear than jeans. You know, so I think people underestimate the impact of a good suit and how to dress it down. And if a lot of guys could learn anything from that, it would be how to do it with a relaxed kind of vibe.
Is he wearing sneakers as well?
Yes, he's also wearing sneakers.
Wow, okay. And Ian, you kind of have the same thing going on there with Trevor Noah. What do you think about that look?
I think he saw my pictures and decided to dress like that. I love the way they both look. And I'm sure Lupita knew that there'd be cameras. Wherever she goes, there'll be cameras. And people are so used to her dressing for the red carpet. So this, for her dressing like this, really lovely.
Okay, that's a win for both Lupita Nyong'o and Trevor Noah. Please tell us what your thoughts are. The hashtag is Fashion Watch. Talk to us. Next is a photo that was taken earlier in the week. And this is of some of your politicians, the well-known politicians, Amos Wako, Senator Elgeyo Marakwet Kipchumba Murkomen, and Mombasa Senator Hassan Omar, I believe. Okay, so we are not taking that right now. Okay, so let's see what's next. Okay, so this is the Tanzania Kilimanjaro Music Awards 2015. This is a celebrity in Dar es Salaam in Tanzania, actually. Her name is Jo Kate Mwegelo. She is a model. She's got a hairline. She is also a radio personality and is one of Diamond's exes. One of his many exes, just to throw that in. So she had this gown custom made. It looks heavy. Carol, let me start with you. This has small little, I actually zoomed in on it, and it has small little, I don't know if they're stones or beads or I don't know, but it's really, it looks heavy. What do you think? And it's got a little hoodie on it as well.
Well, I love this outfit, love it, love it, love it, mainly because she thinks outside of the box. And when you notice red carpet awards for music events, they tend to be more creative. You know, they're not as toned down as, you know, the Oscars or anything that's not musically speaking, you know. So what I like about this look is that she considered it, she thought about it, and she's a style icon, and she's actually considered by a lot of people, you know, to be one of the most beautiful women in Tanzania, and she's accomplished so much. So the fact that she stepped out in something that shows that she is different and she thinks different, and just because she's young doesn't mean she has to conform to the typical look, you know. Yeah.
Annabelle, would she actually fit in on the red carpet in Hollywood? I don't know, somewhere. Did you like this gown?
Let me tell you, these Tanzanians are putting Kenyans to shame.
Yeah.
On the
Oh,
red
yes.
carpet.
Oh, my God, they
they're
really
leaving us
are.
in the dust.
Yes.
I mean, this woman is wearing rhinestones. I think they're rhinestones from head to toe.
Yes.
It's so much
And
drama.
And beyond.
Yeah.
And beyond.
Yes.
It's so much drama. And it really, I think, to me, epitomizes what people expect on the red carpet. This is it. It feels like it may be over the top, and the fact that you're saying, should it be at Hollywood, means that it's on par with Hollywood. This is what we could see any international celebrity wearing on the red carpet. And I feel like if the Tanzanians are doing it, why aren't Kenyans doing the same thing? So I would say it looks over the top to us because we're conservative. But this, I think she nailed it on the head. It's over the top, it's dramatic, it's gorgeous, it doesn't look tacky. I think she nailed it. This is how Kenyans should step up their game.
Okay, Kenyan ladies and even the gentlemen, really, you need to up your game. Look at what the Tanzanians are doing. Ian, your thoughts on that gown?
She wanted to stand out, and stand out she has. She knew that the red carpet, mainly that wear the usual gowns and everything, she didn't want that. She looks like she wanted to stand out, and what she wore definitely got heads turning.
Yeah.
Yes, and she was voted one of the best dressed, actually. What are your thoughts? What do you think about this gown? Please talk to us. Use the hashtag FashionWatch. Who else was there? Let's take a look. Okay, so here we go, and this is what I was talking about, you know, in terms of clothes and lack over them. So take a close look at that, Ian, and tell me what exactly is going on there.
She's just wrapped herself up with something, and she's very daring, number one. Very, very daring. But it's too much. Or is it too little?
Yeah. Too much, too little.
Yes.
Something just doesn't add up there. Carol,
No.
do you agree? Of course, you have to be in great shape like Carol and Annabelle to pull off this look, first of all. Don't even go trying that unless you live in the gym.
Okay.
So what do you think?
Well, I think this lady, I think she's called Faiza. She's a socialite actress. She has the most interesting fashion sense. She's actually called the Lady Gaga of Tanzania, and she tends to have a completely insane, like for her birthday she actually wore a diaper to celebrate it, and she took pictures and posted it on a page, and a few days after this picture came out, she actually had to apologize for this outfit and say it was a wardrobe malfunction, that her butt was not supposed to show. But that really doesn't rectify it, you know. It's a little too much or too little, like Ian said. So if she could have worn something to cover the lower part of her body, like a big flamboyant skirt, you know, something very formal at the bottom, then the top can actually work and she would get away with it. Yeah.
Okay, Annabelle, and you know, we live once. She's young, she's beautiful, you know, well-toned. Do you think that we're being unfair by saying that this was a little too much? Is this just appropriate? I mean...
Well, I think this is one of those looks that's going to be very divisive. Some people will be like, oh, you know, girl power. You know, she's the Lady Gaga of Tanzania, so why shouldn't she wear these ridiculous looks? And other people will be like, this is a ridiculous look. Like, why is she naked on the red carpet? And I am somewhere right in the middle. And I feel like when you're young and you're a superstar, you should have poetic license to do really whatever you want. But
Would you wear that, Annabelle?
Dude, I don't have the body to wear that.
you do.
I wish I could. I wish I could. And thank God I don't, because I would actually literally wear that. But but I think I fall somewhere in the middle of those opinions because I feel like it can be a little bit tacky when you put it all out there, and I feel like there's a certain elegance, a certain way of being that you don't have to sort of put all your goods out on the red carpet. I think it's a little tacky, it's a bit 80s, and I think sometimes being demure speaks a lot more about how sexy you are than than being naked.
Yeah, well, I would bet my top dollar that she would never and not even want to be photographed next to Joe-Kate Mwegelo, you know, the gown that we showed before. But what do you think? Maybe some of you prefer this look. What do you think? Let us know. The hashtag is Fashion Watch. And let's see what else was happening out there in Tanzania. This, again, another big Tanzanian superstar, Wema Sepetu. She is a model. She was once Miss Tanzania, represented Tanzania in the Miss World finals back in 2006. She's an actress, has done Nollywood, Ghana, and what have you, Tanzania as well. And of course, she is the controversial ex-girlfriend, once again, of Diamond. This guy is all over the place. Some of them are just rumors. Apparently, Kenyan speak. What's her name? Diamond's recent girlfriend. What's her name again? Sliced Wema Sepetu.
Zari Hassan.
Zari Hassan, yes, she took over. So this is Wema Sepetu, and she wore this gown to this particular event. Ian.
I don't like it.
Wow.
I don't like it.
Why? What particularly?
I don't know. I just don't. I can't see it clearly. But there's nothing wow about it.
I think it had a low back. Carol, what do you think about this gown? Wema is a hippie girl. She, of course, as you can see, is well endowed. So what? No, it actually is. It doesn't have a low back. What do you think about this gown?
I love this outfit. I think the top part, it probably doesn't show, but it's actually a sheer white fabric, and then part of the green outfit is sewn inside of it. So it's actually a very elegant look and very demure and very sexy at the same time. I think that not even despite the fact that she's pear-shaped, her shape has even nothing to do with it. She just had the elegance to pull it off. And when you're on the red carpet, a lot of people think you have to show skin, but she's proving that you don't have to do it. And you can still say she was actually one of the best dressed of the night, because a lot of people remember her, and she has a tendency to pick the looks that work for her body type. Yeah.
Annabelle.
I completely agree with Carol. I mean, this is a perfect counterpoint to the look that we've just seen. We just saw a naked woman, and here we're seeing a woman who's clothed head to toe in fabric. And this woman, the latter, is actually the sexier of the two. I love the lace applique on her bodice. I love the way that she's sort of sheathed her the bottom in cloth. I mean, there's a lot of fabric on her, but it hugs her. You can see this is bespoke for her body. Her body's not an easy body type to dress, but she has done it so well. And I think the devil is in the details. When she turns around, if the producers will show us that picture, the detail of the buttons that go all the way down her back that really accentuate her shape. I mean, that is sexy.
Yeah. And Kenya, I mean, our red carpet events, really, once again, just looking at what these Tanzanians are wearing on the red carpet, I am starting to dress up. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm not stepping out in that.
Can I just say in defense of Kenyans?
Yeah.
Last year's Kilimanjaro Awards was a disaster on the red carpet. It was really terrible. So they actually stepped up this year. So this is pretty much an improvement. So if we could learn to improve on our game, you know, because I mean, they've taken it a notch higher, so now we really can't even compete on the same level because we are really so conservative with our fashion.
Yeah. Hashtag is Fashion Watch. What do you think? Are the Tanzanians dressing better than us? I know I'll get a backlash for this, but really, food for thought, guys. Let's hear what you think. Are we doing as well as we should do on the red carpet? Let us know your thoughts. The hashtag is Fashion Watch. Okay, what else was going on? Again, Tanzania. Kilimanjaro Music Awards 2015. Who is this lady? Maybe Carol, you
Annabelle?
know.
She's
Excuse me?
I won't say what Annabelle said about this particular lady.
Why not?
I'm sure they can see. Well, I'm sure you guys can all see.
I forget her name, but though I have to say that, first of all, I have to applaud her, you know, gravity-defying bosom.
Yes.
Apparently it is natural.
Yeah.
You know, yes, and then that's actually not any kind of implant. What I love about this look, aside from, you know, the bosom, is I love that she went on the red carpet with that kind of hairdo. I love that she had the, what is it called? I forget.
Bantu knots.
Yeah, the Bantu knots. It's a really elegant way of showcasing African hair, as opposed to trying to cover it up or trying to change what the texture looks like. This is actually a great way of pulling it off. This dress is not easy to wear, and it probably needs a lot of marvelous construction from the designer's perspective in order for it to actually look good.
Yes.
Because sometimes you can wear an outfit like that, but there isn't enough support. So you have to work with the designer, and then you really have to know your body and to understand how you move in the dress before you can wear something like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well said. Ian, so this is your
think
date.
She looks hot. Oh yes.
I was about to ask, this is your date. Are you proud? Are you thinking,
Yes,
cover it up,
yes,
babe?
yes. She looks hot.
She looks hot?
Yes.
Okay. Annabelle, what do you think?
Well, I just want to ask Ian, why do you think she looks hot?
Why do I think she
Yeah,
looks
what
hot?
are,
Because
the,
she's
what are the details about it that makes you think that she looks hot?
just the way she's, the hair, the black lipstick, and then the black.
And her mind.
And
It's like
yes,
it's
I know.
painted. It's like it's painted on her.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yes.
think this is a gothic
Yes.
look, dark head to toe. I love that. I love the darker, all black everything look. I love her Bantu knots, like Carol said. Natural hairstyles are so in fashion. It's good to see girls interpreting them in different ways. The only thing I will say is that it's just too much. I think it's too much. You know, I think to have your breasts showing and then to have your navel showing, I think it's too much. I think rein it in. Pick the part of your body that you want to flaunt.
She did both of them. She loves her whole body.
Pick one and stick to it. Don't do it all.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I mean, I think neck up, she looks great.
Okay.
Neck. You're jealous.
And then again, I don't think Kenyans being as daring, like Annabelle said earlier. We're a bit more conservative, and I don't quite see a Kenyan girl stepping out dressed that way. But then again, what do you think? Maybe you guys are beginning to like such looks. I don't know. The hashtag is Fashion Watch. Talk to us. What is up next? Let's take a look. So this is one of our own, Mzazi William Tuva. He presented an award at the Kilimanjaro Music Awards. He's the guy in the blue tux with the bow tie and the Congolese shoe. Congolese like to wear those shoes.
Like snake skin.
The snake skin. Oh my goodness, yeah, I have a lot of Congolese friends, no pun. Anyway, so what do you think about this look, Carol?
Well,
I don't know who the other guy is. He's in black,
I think
so
the guy
let's
in black
concentrate on
he's dating one of the famous women. Probably we just saw one of the famous celebrities in Tanzania. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
But what I don't like about him is the shoes. I love the whole construction of the black from head to toe, but he picked the wrong shoes for that look. And it's very, very important as a man that you learn to pick your shoes, because this is the problem that Tuva has with the shoes that he's picking. They're all wrong for the outfit. Don't just go for something fancy. Go for something that actually applies. So if you want something that works with the look, then you can make it fancy after you've picked the right shoe. I don't like the blue. I think it's too much. I wish it was black. I think that blue and those shoes doesn't work, and it's tipping him over into the arena of looking clownish.
Clownish.
Yes. Yeah.
I think this is more too much than the other lady. The lady was okay. This is too much. If he had black shoes, he would have been a lot better.
Who, homeboy in the blue there?
Forget about the guy in black.
I don't know if black shoes would have saved the blue tuxedo. The blue tuxedo needs to be saved from itself by not being worn. So I just,
Annabelle, please come to the rescue of this look.
No, I can't come to the rescue of this look. Why did this guy have to be Kenyan? Did you say he was Kenyan? Why is the
Kenyan represented.
Why is the only person who's wearing a shady outfit on this Tanzanian red carpet Kenyan? First of all, you can't wear blue with black. Blue and black, they're not complementary colors. They don't go well together, Lillian. So don't wear a blue suit with black accessories. Also, I would say if you're going to wear a black bow tie or black shoes, don't wear a brown belt, because that's saying you have to always. I'm always against the matchy look, but don't wear black accessories mixed with brown accessories. Pick one and go with that. And if you're wearing a blue suit, don't wear black accessories. He looks like a clown, like Carol said. Like it doesn't fit well next to the guy in all black everything. He just looks clownish. And this is like Kenya versus Tanzania, and we're losing.
We're losing already. I mean, really. Kenya versus Tanzania. What is the problem? This is like, yeah, actually quite pitiful. So the hashtag is Fashion Watch. We're not being unfair. We're just saying we need to step up our game, okay? The hashtag is Fashion Watch. Talk to us. So our designer tonight is Shenu Huda, and we'll be looking at her designs shortly. I hope I got her name right or pronounced it right. So there we go.
Face above the water, my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. Slowly
so I throw my shades on.
can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting.
So I throw my shades on.
And those are the designs we have in studio with us tonight. Our designer in the house, Shenu Huda. Thank you so much for joining us on the Fashion Watch. Tell us about your style. Very summery, very, I want to be out in the sun, particularly in the jumpsuits. It's beautiful. So talk to us about your style and what inspires your designs.
My inspiration always culture, and you can see a lot of different type of colors in my clothes, and mostly I like flowy clothes, that chiffon and a lot of mirror work, handwork. And my mostly material I use from South Asia, and I use Masai prints, Masai beads a lot, you can see in my clothes.
Yes. Okay, so let me invite our panelists to critique your work, Shenu. I know we've seen a lot of your work on the runway, so I think you're a bit more established than some of the designers that we've hosted here. So just to get a sense of what the panel is feeling about your designs, let me start with Annabelle.
It's really nice, like Lillian said, to see for a change on Fashion Watch, an established designer. I mean, we're used to seeing emerging designers who, you know, they're just starting out. You know, there's a lot to critique in their work. But here we see a lot of maturity in what you're presenting to us today. I love the way that you're showing us something that we haven't seen before. There's a lot of flow in your clothes. There's a lot of volume. I think a lot of designers are really pressured, public pressure actually, to make their clothes really sort of tight-fitting and sexy, and you know, everything clings. And I love the fact that you march to the beat of your own drum. Everything is very flowy. I love the way that you have mixed two different cultures here. Your culture, which is the Asian culture, with Kenyan black culture. The silhouette is Indian, like a sari inspired, I guess, and you have African or Maasai motifs on that. And I think that is such a fresh interpretation. That's such a fresh way of looking at Kenyan design. So to me, this is so refreshing to see. I love the way you really pay attention to detail. I love the way you have bling in all your pieces, but it's really subtle. It doesn't look tacky. So to me, this is really, I mean, it's refreshing. It's good to see, and I think people will be happy to see Kenyan design going in a way that they may not necessarily expect, and I love it.
Thank you.
Carol.
Just before I give you my critique, if I wanted something subtler, you know, something that didn't have so much bling to it, can I get something like that?
Yes.
Just very understated? Okay.
Yes, yes,
Okay. Well, I think a lot of the time we usually talk about something being elegant and being sensual, and people never really probably understand what we mean. But what it means is that, you know, the way the outfit moves and the way it flows, it's a very, almost like you want to feel the fabric against your skin. And usually it's hard to get that kind of flow. Either you find the right fabric, which is what you seem to have done, or you have to cut against the grain. And cutting against the grain is a very difficult skill. A lot of people don't necessarily master it, what that basically means is that the fabric is square, and when you're cutting against the grain, you cut diagonally as opposed to straight. So then your outfit has a bit of a flow, and it falls in a more sophisticated, elegant manner. So, you know, I commend you for this. It's pretty cool, yeah.
Okay. And Ian?
I'm a little disappointed because you didn't bring men, and I know you do beautiful kurtas because I have worn one on the show.
Thank you.
Yes.
Next show I will bring all men.
Men, yes. I love them. And I've just seen the Maasai thing. That must have taken ages to do.
I took this fabric to Pakistan, and my workshop is there. So my workers designed this first day applique, and then they did all handwork.
Wow.
Yes, yeah.
That is really
And I just
nice.
want to ask my my director, Karen, to zoom in, if to have one of our camera men in studio zoom in on the Maasai print. On one of these gowns, it's hand done.
All
This is
handwork.
Beautiful.
All
handwork.
is handwork.
And the
yeah.
detail.
So this is the first model. If you could just wave to our cameraman and he'll be able to catch that. Yes, that is the one. So if you could just
Yes,
tilt a little
like
bit
that,
down.
yes.
Yes, that is what we're talking about. That is handwork, and that is a beautiful Maasai image there, Maasai embroidery. This is beautiful. So Shenu, talk to us about where people can access your designs. Where can they find you? How can they talk to you online?
My store is General Mathangi Road,
Okay.
Westlands. And you can add me on Facebook, Instagram, Shenu Huda. And I can design according to you. If you want something in short dress with long jackets or whatever you want, I can design. But it at least take me 6 weeks to, made here.
Okay, 6 weeks. Okay.
Yes.
So your price range as well, which is another concern. How affordable are these pieces?
My prices start from 5,000 to 25,000 like that, yeah. According to your choice. If you want something in your budget 5,000 or 4,000, I can design according to that, yeah. Because handwork take a lot of time and
Okay.
and you can see my fabric mostly in chiffon or pure fabric. I mostly use pure fabric, yeah.
Okay. So when you're designing, and a lot of your clients, when they come to you, do they want, say, a dress that they can wear every other day, or do they come in because they have an event, a wedding, or they perhaps are going out to dinner? What exactly?
In my store, you can get all type of clothes, like linen tops, linen kurtas, and the heavy ones like this type of jumpsuit. You can get cotton jumpsuits. Whatever you want, you can get. Yeah.
Okay. And how is the Kenyan market receiving some of these Asian designs? I know the bulk of your clients is not necessarily Asian, but what have you observed across the Kenyan market in terms of just what people are looking, even as they want a little bit of that element of Asian touch in your designs?
Yeah, actually, you can see my clothes. There is a bit of Western touch also, Eastern and Western together. So Kenyan love my collection, and they all the time. Actually, they like to wear New Year's party or cocktail party. They love to wear this type of look, and according to that, I can design for them also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once again, just to salute the models in the house. Thank you, ladies, for gracing our runway. You look lovely. So starting with the lady in orange, Shenu, if you know your models by name, you could introduce them to us and tell us a little bit about what each is wearing.
Jessica is wearing pure chiffon with a lot of mirror handwork, dress. You can see the multicolors balls in down here. And you can see a lot of balls in my clothes because I love to use this type of things, yeah. Then Maggie, she's wearing the multicolor, she can wear green and black jacket on thread work inside. You can see the dress.
Yes.
Then jumpsuit is wearing, I don't know what is, I think Juliet is wearing jumpsuit, and Sylvia is wearing the black one. Sippy is wearing this, you can see the flower applique work on it, sequence flower, and the Jane, she's wearing a Masai print. Yeah.
Okay. Just a question, how do you wash these outfits? How do I clean it when I buy it?
Especially the
Dry
mirrors.
clean. Dry clean. You can dry clean it, yeah. Yes, you can.
Yeah, or just stay away from that. Yeah, because you don't want to get that. That is intricate. I think that, that's a good question, Carol. Yeah, that's a good
You
one.
can dry clean this type
Okay, you can. Thank you so much for your time,
Thank
Shenu,
you so
and
much.
of course, just hoping to see more of your work and hoping to host you in the near future. Of course, the show is getting bigger. We're getting even bigger designers on the show now. So if you want to be featured on the show, kindly talk to us. The hashtag is FashionWatch. Send in tweet pics of your designs, and we will host you right here on the Fashion Watch. Thank you to the lovely models for gracing our runway once again, and thank you for your time this evening. That's all the time we had. Have a lovely evening. We'll see you again next week. Good night.
Wave after wave, wave after wave, I'm slowly drifting.